Okay guys, let's wrap up this second week strong here. We've got our last one and we got our last introduction of our heavy ass exercise. It's our heavy ass pull, this time focusing on the biceps. Now we'll get to the back, we'll get to the upper back in the coming weeks. The dumbbell straight bar curl. So the barbell straight bar curl is one of my favorite exercises of all time. Dumbbells are going to give us a little bit more flexibility in terms of performing the exercise, especially as we start to build on some of these workouts. And we're going to do them the same way. We're going to take two heavy exercises, or two heavy dumbbells, and we're going to put them end to end. So now we're going to create a straight bar out of them. So we do that. So now by holding these things together, now we come up and we curl, and then we come down. Okay, so now the keys on the curl, what do I sort of look for in the curl? I talk about all the time, if you have a little bit of a cheat in a curl, it's not necessarily a bad thing. Because if you can control the cheat beyond vertical, in other words, don't let it go past vertical, it's okay to actually gain a little bit of momentum. It's the same way that people gain some momentum on all their other exercises that they do. When they're doing the bottom portion of a dumbbell bench press, they get a little bit of momentum going off of their chest. The same thing happens here. If I lean forward just a little bit and I have to cheat it just to vertical, I have to stop at that point and then muscle it up, okay? But now I can come down under control here with the curl. So I cheat just to vertical, and then I come down under control. If you want to go completely without any cheat at all, that's fine. You come up here like this, but you're probably going to have to compromise on the weights that you're using in order to do that. So I think that the most kind of the perfect balance here is to have just a little bit of a cheat that allows you to use just a little bit heavier weights so that you can accomplish both the benefits of the eccentric overload and of course still doing the exercise properly and not damaging yourself in the process. So that's the heavy exercise, and then we come down to our circuit again that you should be familiar with from last week. One final time here, trying to improve on your performance from the last week. Maybe you didn't do it unbroken and you're still going to do the same alarm level you did last week. Totally fine. Just try to beat your performance from the last week. Try to do it a little bit better than you did. If you gave in a few times last time, if you had to drop down on 2 or 3 exercises, maybe this time you only drop down on 1 exercise. But do your best and finish up strong. Next week, we're going to have a little bit of a different twist on these mobilization circuits that you're doing, all right? But good job this week. I'll be back here in a couple days to get you started on week 3.